Ginny and Georgia is back for season 3 on Netflix tomorrow. Here's everything you'll want to remember from season 2 before jumping in. Last season, Georgia and Paul moved in together, but the honeymoon ended real quick. Paul grew frustrated with how little Georgia wanted him involved in parenting her kids, Ginny and Austin. He also found one of Georgia's weapons in the house and expressed his frustrations. He does not support that. Austin's dad and Georgia's abusive ex also gets released from prison in season 2. Georgia framed him for embezzlement and he is out for revenge. He tries to blackmail her into stealing money from her rich fiance Paul. In exchange, he promises not to tell Paul some of her deepest, darkest secrets. But Georgia ends up telling Paul about some of the secrets from her past, so Paul gets a lawyer involved and tells Gil that he no longer has leverage over Georgia. At the end of season 1, Ginny found out that her mother Georgia unalived her ex-husband Kenny. And in season 2, Georgia also opens up to Ginny about unaliving her first husband on accident. Cynthia and Joe developed a deeper connection on season 2. Cynthia's husband is in hospice. He is unconscious. She finds comfort in talking to Joe about it, and before you know it, they're hooking up. Cynthia feels like she betrayed her husband, but she still wants to be friends with Joe. And she picks up on the fact that Joe has a crush on Georgia, even though Georgia is engaged to Mayor Paul. Georgia and Cynthia have a frenemy, kind of tense sort of relationship, but Georgia ends up unaliving Cynthia's husband. She did it as a way to help Cynthia because she saw how much Cynthia was struggling to take care of her husband, who has been unconscious for a long time. But when Georgia unalives Cynthia's husband, she doesn't realize that her son Austin is hiding in the closet and he sees her do it. Ginny and Marcus have their ups and downs in their relationship, but Marcus is going through a lot himself. He decides that he doesn't have room to take on anyone else's pain right now and they break up, but Ginny still wants to support him even though they are no longer technically dating. Ginny's friends are also navigating their own relationships and crushes. On the season finale, Georgia and Paul finally get married, but Georgia gets arrested in the middle of the dance floor. And that's where we left off on season 2. I'm really excited for the new season. Do you think Georgia is going to stay in jail or will she be a free woman? Let me know your thoughts and follow me for more.